Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show next. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a ball lined to the left side.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner head-to-head against Chris Archer. He's totaled 13 base hits in 48 ABs. He also has 1 home run. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Popped him up. Stallings moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Stepping in now, Luke Voit. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2. Now in the box, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Bryan Reynolds. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Oh, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tauchman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Tauchman leads off second with nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. A bouncer to the left side. Newman brings it in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And they'll just tag him here for the out. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set. Here it comes. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. At the plate now, Garrett Cole.
I don't know if you constitute that as a great piece of hitting. Certainly love the result. I have no idea how he takes a slider, potentially outside and off the plate, and pulls it for a homer.
Stepping up to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gregory Polanco. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Again, another foul ball. To short. Torres has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping up now, Colin Moran.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to Voit. Takes care of him, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. Line drive base hit.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Standing in now, Torres. Fly ball to straightaway left. Dyson is there, and he has it for the out. Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So digging in now, Luke Voit. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Polanco will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Dyson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Cole is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Gerard Dyson is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Here comes a left fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Robbie Erlin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Need to into the box now, Clint Frazier. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Stallings is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gerrit Cole.
Now at the plate, Gerrit Cole. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The Yanks leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Kevin Newman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Popped him up. Voit waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Pirates.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. First pitch coming. Here it is. No runs, no hits, and one error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Frazier is there. 2 down. Striding into the box, Bryan Reynolds. He flew out in his last at bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Reynolds is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And the Pirates are in the hit column. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Gregory Polanco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on the show right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just short, hit hard. Newman's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they hold up. Josh Bell the next to hit as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Bell, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Fouled away. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. And the pitch. Hops this one up. Voit is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Gio Urshela.
The 3rd baseman.
Smoke on the ground up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Next for the Yankees, the pitcher, Garrett Cole.
Into the box now, Garrett Cole. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Long throw to third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. The tag gets one, the tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Polanco, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead this one 6-0. Here's Gerard Dyson. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 1-0. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Newman.
This ball will be chopped foul. 1 strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0. Chris Stratton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voit. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. In now, Adam Frazier. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Reynolds. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brian Reynolds becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Polanco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder Mike Tauchman.
The left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, digging for 2. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now batting.
Digging in, Garrett Cole. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Polanco coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Michael Feliz comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The catcher, Gary.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Newman's got it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But they strike for. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman.
Lane 11, 1-1.
Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
A ball and a strike now. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. And he fouls this one off. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Jarrod Dyson is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Next for New York, Luke Voit. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Mike Tauchman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D-Roll, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
But listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
In now, DJ LeMahieu swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Cole is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees lead it 12-0. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Kevin Newman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Weak grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Liner towards second. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. So here's Adam Frazier. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. On the ground to the right side. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Garrett Cole takes home the win. Chris Archer couldn't work out of the third inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes.
MLB The Show. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for
first pitch of the at-bat.
The second baseman, DJ.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Castellanos is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 11.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hard hit at third. Right to him. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit in the air to center field.
Gardner.
Gardner is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. This is in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Stepping in, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Now the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Fielded by Galvis to second for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. The Yankees are bottom of the inning now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
The second baseman.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos.
Batting fifth, no left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Castellanos.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he falls behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Cole's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Garrett Cole.
When you go.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Yankees do get one. At the plate, Aristides Aquino. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Tucker Barnhart is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Luis Castillo. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Torres has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Luke Voit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1, here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he hits one on a line to left field. And that'll get down out there. Long throw to third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
Now batting.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Hit high and deep to left field. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A two-run job by Clint Frazier as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Castellanos comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So striding in, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Coming to the plate now, Torres, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Left center, base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Gary Sanchez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The relay, poor base running there, got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows. Into the box, Jesse Winker. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, 1 down. So accepts the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Votto stands at first with 1 out. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Mike Moustakas will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Torres picks it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 left for Cincinnati. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. Cody Reed gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Mike Tauchman as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Castellanos is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third. And he is in there.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, Clint Frazier. This is line to left. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. And the second run will score as well.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
To the plate now, Garrett Cole. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left on. Home half of... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
For the Reds.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the box now, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And another foul ball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Turning for second is Castellanos.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Galvis behind 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Full sets. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They trail in this one 11-0. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Brett Gardner.
Number 11. Brett.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. First pitch on its way. Hot shot to third. Scooped up. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now back.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Curt Casali is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 12. Curt.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Joey Votto is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Cole gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Lucas Sims enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Clint Frazier. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 11-0. Striding in, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Reds are down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Garrett Cole. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
The 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now.
Gleyber Torres.
Standing in, Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Castellanos is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Standing in now, Aristides Aquino. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem, and what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
In now, Tucker Barnhart, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate, Luke Voit. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Aquino is there, 1 away. Standing in, Gio Urshela. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. The throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, a run has come in to score. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Phillip Ervin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Phillip.
Set to deliver the 0-1. It's sharply toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
1 away. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Winker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here. At the plate, Joey Votto. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The Reds down to their last strike. Popped up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. 12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. Luis Castillo struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Gracias por el Apollo.
He ended up finishing what he started, a complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.